Hello and welcome to Garden Day, everybody. It's the world's first ever virtual garden party. We are joined now by, because we're going to be testing our brains, yes we are, on all our garden knowledge. We've been joined by Michael Chicory, aka Mr. Plant Geek. Hello, Michael.
Hey, good afternoon. Nice to meet you. Hi, everyone.
Nice to meet you too. Choose plants. I love your t-shirt. I love your crown. It's brilliant. Sorry to keep you waiting there. You were sitting there waiting.
Oh, no worries. No problem.
I think I was on mute. But I was just saying that you've had more than 18 years experience in the horticultural industry. You're partial to a selfie or two. You're a man
you have to be.
partial to a selfie or two with your plants on your Instagram page. If you haven't seen Mr. Plant Geek, you have to check him out on Instagram. Although I don't know why I'm saying that because everybody's seen you. You're famous. But you are also a self-confessed, slightly lazy, would you say?
Yeah, I really like shortcut gardening. Any of the kind of introductions that I've done on ITV this morning have been about products that you can use from your store cupboard at home to feed your orchids, to feed your borders, you know, banana skins on roses. I am lazy, really a lazy gardener. So that's why I'm always looking for plants that grow easier, quicker, you know, plants that really solve a lot of gardening solutions as well. And I love to share that with all my followers. So,
and we've been on this morning, but never at the same time. So it's really lovely
to
know properly. And it is amazing because everybody's looking at shortcuts, hacks, you know, how we can, not everybody has a lot of time. Granted, at the moment, we've had a little bit more time on our hands to spend with our green friends and in our gardens if we have one, but it is great to get those little tips and tricks and those hacks. So go to Mr. Plant Geek's Instagram for all of that information. But today we're going to be doing something a bit different, aren't we? We're going to have a test with you. Is it Gnome Your Garden?
Yeah, we are. So this is a special edition of Gnome Your Garden quiz, and it's actually all about roots, shoots, and leaves. And the way that you guys will need to enter is by using the comments box. And we've got some little computer gnomes in the background that will be looking out to see who's answering first. So you get a point when you answer first, and the person with the most points at the end will actually win a book. And that book is The Wild Garden. That is then available to the winner. So hopefully you'll all be able to take part. There's a total of 12 questions across the 3 different categories of roots, shoots, and leaves.
I'm so pleased you explained the actual mechanic of it, because I thought it was a pen and paper situation. So thank you.
No, you've got to be ready to type in the answer. Type everything correctly, though. There's no autocorrect excuses here, so everything needs to be typed correctly. And the first correct answer will get that point. And as I said, the winner at the end is the person with the most points. And our little computer gnomes are going to be working that out in the background. And then we will tell you the winner right at the end.
That's amazing. So I'm just going to let you get on with it then. Good luck, everybody. Remember, you will win a wild journal. So I'm going to mute myself and I'm going to see how many I get right.
Yeah, you need to play as well.
Okay. Fingers crossed. Good luck. I'm competitive.
Okay, so we're going to kick off the quiz in a minute, but I just need a minute to tell you about what's coming up on my Instagram later, which is a houseplant party at 6 p.m. And to get you guys ready for that, we're going to do a quick poll before we move on. So in a moment, you're going to see on the screen a bit of a poll, and you will actually be able to touch the screen in order to vote. And we're going to ask you how many houseplants you've got in your home, because when you join me for that houseplant party today, we might bring you on the screen so we can share your houseplants with us, and there'll also be a few prizes as well. So that poll has just come up on the screen. So tick which one relates to you. So have you just got one houseplant, one lonely houseplant in the corner that needs a few friends, or do you have more than 10? Or are you an addict like me and many of my friends and you have more than 50? So we're going to reveal the results of that poll right at the end. We want to see how many houseplant addicts we have here. And hopefully you'll then join me at the end of the day, 6 p.m. for that houseplant party on my Instagram, which is Mr_Plant Geek. So make sure that you take part in the poll. It will flash up again towards the end, and then we will reveal the winner. So we're about to start the quiz. So just to remind you how the quiz works. So you're going to need to answer on the screen. So make sure that you're using the chat box at the bottom, which is easy to see where you're watching it on a laptop or a computer. But you need to do a little bit of a right click on a phone to make sure that you get to the chat box. And that's where you're going to be replying with your answers. So make sure they're spelt correctly. So make sure your autocorrect isn't doing anything weird to your answers. And be quick. You need to be very quick with your replies, because the first person to answer correctly will be the winner, and you'll get a point. And the person with the most points at the end gets the Willow Crossley book called The Wild Journal, and that will be sent to you at the end. So we're going to move that poll off the screen now, so make sure that you've taken part in that, and then we're going to move on. So are you guys ready to begin the quiz? So the first section is roots, because this is roots, shoots, and leaves. So be quick with your fingers, get ready to type in those answers. The first question is actually a visual round. So you're going to see a picture that flashes up on the screen in a moment. And I want you to tell me very quickly what bulb this is. What is this bulb? That is question one. What is this bulb? Oh my God, you're so quick. I didn't know people would be this quick. Oh, so many correct answers. There was one bad answer there, though. So it is indeed a tulip. It's not a brown onion. It's not a bluebell. It's not a daffodil. That is a tulip. So we have somebody that has gained that point there. So that was very quick fire. Well done. So you all know how it works. So we're all warmed up. We're going to move on to question two. This is a live sample, which is here in my apartment, one of my 50 or so houseplants. Now, this is a plant called an anthurium, and this is growing in water. Is that growing in a hydroponic way or an aquaponic way? What is the correct answer there? Oh, lots of answers coming in already. God, you guys are good at this. Wow, yes. Ooh, quite a few correct answers there. Yeah, this is grown hydroponically. The difference between hydroponic and aquaponic is that in aquaponic, there's actually fish that are in the water. But that is not the case with the hydroponic. So that was question two. Question three, you need to just listen. So I'm going to give you three options, and you need to tell me which of these can you not make coffee from? Peony root, chicory root, or dandelion root? Oh, lots of answers. Mostly correct answers as well. So which one can you not make coffee from? So, yep, you're right. The correct answer was peony. So you cannot make coffee from a peony root, but you can make coffee from chicory root. And that was a very traditional way to make coffee many years ago when coffee was scarce. You can also make coffee from dandelion root. And when I was a kind of weird teenager messing around with plants all the time, I actually made dandelion coffee once by grinding down the roots. So that was a lot of fun. I was making all sorts of weird concoctions when I was a kid. So that was question three. Our computer gnomes are logging who is getting the first reply on all of those. So question four, this is a picture round. So you're going to see a picture. What is this? A parsnip, a carrot, or a salsify? Parsnip, carrot, or salsify? Or lots of answers. Oh, very varied answers though. And the first answer wasn't actually a correct one. So our computer gnomes are going to have to look at that second correct answer. So yeah, that was a white carrot. Yes, it was. Okay, so question five. There's no prop or sample or picture here, so you've got to listen carefully to the question. Does a gladioli grow from a bulb or a corm? Yes. Oh, you guys are so quick. Yep, so it's a corm with an M on the end. So that is correct. A gladioli grows from a corm. So that's the end of our first round, which was roots. But next we're going to move on to shoots. So this is all about how plants grow, the shoots, a few of the flowers as well. First one is a sample round. So I'm going to show you 3 flowers here. Okay. Oops, we've got a picture on the screen, but that is not the question that we're expecting now. Can we move that picture off the screen, boss? Boss? Okay, we might run with that question actually, because that is a very interesting question that we've got coming up in this one. Well, I was going to show you about this Jerusalem artichoke, and I'm going to ask you on that question. So Jerusalem artichokes, what can they do to the body? Can they A, give you a sore throat, B, make you fart a lot, or C, make your legs ache? Ah, you all know they make you fart a lot. So there you go. Excellent answer. And I'm really sorry, boss. That was actually the last question of that first section. So you were correct to flash those up. Fartichokes. That's right, Lexi G. Fartichokes. So Jerusalem artichokes can make you fart a lot, and it's completely natural and it's harmless. So we are now officially on to round 2, which is shoots. So I'm going to show you some samples, and you need to tell me which one is the odd one out. So we've got a miniature carnation, we've got a begonia, and we've got a sweet William. You've seen sweet Williams in Jonathan's dog collar earlier, actually. So which is your odd one out? Ah, lots of correct answers. A couple that are not. But you're mostly getting this right. So well done, guys. Begonia is the odd one out because these are both in the same family. So miniature carnations and sweet Williams are both from the dianthus family. So that is why our begonia is the odd one out. Perfect. So on to question 2. It's a picture round. What is this bud? What is this the bud from? Quick on your fingers. Here we go. Tulip, 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 tulip. Yes. Nobody's going to get that wrong, are you? Are you, huh? Tulip. Yeah, perfect. Well done, everybody. Okay, next question. I'm going to show you a couple of samples, and I want you to tell me where you would plant these. So you're going to plant one of these in the sun and one of these in the shade. Which goes where? It's a geranium and a fuchsia. Which goes in the sun and which goes in the shade? Okay, so lots of answers. We need our computer gnomes to process that information. Cool, because you need to tell me both answers. So geranium, sun, fuchsia, shade. That is absolutely correct. Lots of correct answers there. So geraniums, they love the sunny position. They're very Mediterranean. So even if you forget to water them, they'll be fine. Fuchsias, perfect for a little shady spot as well. Part shade though, not deep shade. Okay, so question number 4. This is a picture round. What is this seedling? What is this seedling, guys? Yes, 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 yes. Yep, lots of correct answers. Anna, Lindsay, Joe, Kirsty, Charlie, Robin just said herb. You were nearly there. So this is basil. So this is a basil seedling. So next question is, you just need to listen for this one. So it's a yes or no. So as quickly as you can you eat the shoots of Hosta? Can you eat the shoots of Hosta? Yes, 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 yes. Correct. Joe, you said no. Nope, you can eat them. They're often sold in Japanese supermarkets and they're perfect for stir fry. So next up, last one in this round, we're going to show a picture on the screen. I want you to tell me what this vegetable is. What is this vegetable? It's not an alien spacecraft. It is a vegetable, which is very tasty. It's not a broccoli, guys. It's not a broccoli. Yep. Lots of correct answers coming through. Very different answers. Somebody saying cauliflower. Someone said artichoke. Yeah, it's a Romanesco broccoli. So it's technically Romanesco is the correct name for it. Okay, excellent. Well done. So this is our final round. So I hope you're enjoying it so far and you're quick on your fingers to give us those answers. Remember, our computer gnomes are working out who is the first with all of this, and they should deliver that information to us right at the end. So another picture is going to flash up on the screen to tell us what that leaf is from. What plant is this leaf from? Type it in at the bottom. What is this leaf coming from? Not Hosta, no, but good guess. Not aloe, you must be from South Africa. Wow, quite a varied selection of guesses. Alliums, yeah, but the first correct answer should have been a tulip. This is the foliage from a tulip. So, right, I'm going to show you 3 samples from my kitchen cupboard next. Vinegar, olive oil, and tea bags. Which of these could you feed your plants with? Which of these could you feed your plants with? It is not wine, it's vinegar. Yes, tea bags, correct. Tea bags have nitrogen in them, so you can feed them to your orchids, to your outdoor plants. They will give you glossy plants that will flower much more successfully. So our next question is one where you're going to see the picture, but you also need to listen to the question. This is Victoria amazonica, which is the largest water lily in the world. Where is that native to? South America, Africa, or Antarctica? Yeah, I saw correct answer came out straight away. It went so quickly, I didn't know who it was from. So the computer gnomes are watching. It is Africa. This is Victoria amazonica, largest water lily in the world, from Africa. It actually has like kind of like little bubbles underneath that keep it afloat as well. And it means that it can actually hold a lot of weight on the top, sometimes the weight of a baby. So very, very strong plant, 2 meters across as well. Right, next one is a visual round. So can you identify this herb? Can you identify this herb? First one to go correctly gets that point. It is not mint, guys. It's not mint. Yes, a few correct answers here. You're right, it's lemon balm. And I'm growing lemon balm on the windowsill and making a tea with it because it's very relaxing, kind of similar to chamomile. Okay, so you've just got 2 more questions to go, and then we will calculate the winner and let you know, but we'll also look at those poll results too. So question 5 of the leaves round. Name 1 plant with silver foliage. Name 1 plant with silver foliage. Oh, nice guesses. Cineraria, stachys. Oh, lavender, salvia. Lots of nice silver leaf plants there. So that's all gone into our computer gnome home. Final question of this round and the whole quiz. So make sure you're going to be quick. What common plant is this related to? So you're going to see a picture on the screen. What common bedding plant is this related to? It's a very exotic form of that bedding plant. It's not a pea, no. Yes, Barbara got it right first. It's a begonia. This is Begonia Luxurians, which is one of the most amazing tropical begonias. So that is really gorgeous. So our computer gnomes are going to work away to find out who the winner is and then deliver me that information in a second. But I'm going to chat to you a little bit more, and we're also going to look at the results of that poll. Because remember, I've got my houseplant party that is coming up today at 6 p.m. on Instagram. So find me on Instagram under Mr_Plant Geek, and I will be there on Instagram having a houseplant party. We've got some prizes, so we've got some houseplants to give away. We're also going to do a bit of a Q&A. I'll give you a tour of my houseplants. We'll also have a little look at your houseplants, so you can easily come on the split screen and show me what houseplants you've got. And I'll be wearing not a flower crown, but a houseplant headband. So how many houseplants do you have? Just the one, said 25% of you. More than 50 was just 7%, but the most of you have just more than 10, so 68%. So whilst that is not keeping an addict like me happy, it does seem manageable, which is a good thing actually. So around 10 houseplants really is the optimum amount. So we're just waiting for those results to come in from our computer gnomes. But if you guys have got any chat, or if you want to come back in, Lisa, ask me a few questions, perhaps give me a tour of your houseplants, then you're really, really welcome. So thank you for joining us this afternoon. And how did you find the quiz?
Hello. Oh my God.
Hello.
I need to step up a little bit more. I wasn't very good at that quiz.
Oh, sorry.
I certainly wasn't very quick. It wasn't about like I got there in the end, but you guys were so fast.
People were so quick. I was amazed.
They were on it, really on it. But have you ever seen that app, Candide? It's amazing. I need to swat up on that a little bit more and learn a little bit more about, you know, what's around me. It's so good. I literally just take a picture and it's like recognizes the plant, and it's just plant recognition.
Yeah. I noticed you've got a very nice blue flower in your garden, the Ceanothus. You've got a really big shrub of it.
I'd love to. Yeah, I've got 4 different Ceanothus. I've got a variegated one, which is slightly lighter, so the leaves obviously, and then the actual blue is lighter. I've got lilacs. I've got a white lilac, a purple lilac, wisteria, lavender. Love our garden so much. Really, really have. But also love houseplants, the same as you. So
yeah, I see. You've got a very nice.
Yeah, no, thank you. These are gorgeous.
Yeah, hanging plants there.
Yeah, we've got some hanging ones there. That little one's hanging. How old were you when you first had your first ever house plant?
Oh my God, maybe 8 years old. I used to really collect kind of cacti and succulents, and I really got the bug off my grandma, and it's really nice recently. I don't know if you can see my window here, but I've started to fill my windowsill with a lot of plants that my grandma used to grow, and in particular, this Tradescantia. Oh my God, such memories of that as a child, and also the Hoya carnosa. Oh, it's amazing. But you'll see, it's a bit of a crazy windowsill because I'm actually using a few bedding plants here as well. And look at this. This should be an outdoor plant, but I'm experimenting with on the windowsill, and it's working okay.
Oh, that looks really
because,
nice.
You know, I like to be a bit of a rule breaker and just kind of, you know, look for new trends all over the place. So, yeah. It's working well.
I know what you mean though about revisiting those sort of nostalgic plants. So my nana had a Christmas cactus, you know, the ones that got beautiful flowers on them. So I've got one. I still got the actual plant that my nana used to have. So every year I'm trying to like keep it alive, try to keep it flowering when I can. But it is lovely to have those sort of nostalgic memories. But I guess that house plant that you had when you were 8 years old, that didn't survive, did it?
No. Actually, I have a memory of being at school and growing one of those from a cutting. And I took it home, and I remember trying to plant it into the garden. I don't know why, because it's a house plant. And I turned around to dig the hole, and I stood on the plant, and I remember crying for like an hour. It was horrible. It's my earliest sad memory to do with plants. It really is. Just before we announce the winner, have you noticed I've changed my flower crown to a houseplant headband? I
like a houseplant headband. I like the way you changed it up.
And that's part of the Instagram live today. So I've been building houseplant headbands because obviously my hair's a bit too long now, so I need to control it.
Control that hair, get it like houseplant headband. It's amazing. There's a great picture of you in a flower crown though on your Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Plant Geek. It's amazing. It's big. It's Larry.
I know. And there's a video as well. Incredible.
Yeah, it's brilliant. So apparently you have the answer of the winner in your
I do.
So I just wanted to like let you know the suspense is almost over. People are like, "What is that about misery, Michael?"
Oh, so remember that prize, which is the Wild Journal by Willow Crossley, has been won by Jake Nicholson Laley. So Jake Nicholson Laley was quickest on the buzzer the most often, so he is our winner, and he'll be receiving that book in due course. So well done, Jake. Really good going there.
Hi, Jake.
Hello.
You, Jake. So well done, man.
I didn't think I stood a chance. That was so fast paced.
It was frantic, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was crazy.
It was intense.
I've done a few of your quizzes on Instagram, Michael.
Oh, so yeah, we've been doing a quiz every day.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you for taking part.
Yeah, it's great. Thanks.